Well, Mark, a week in the job. How are you finding it?
It's been really good, really enjoyed it. It's been great to get to know the lads a little bit more. Training's been really good. The small difficulties we've had, which is nobody's fault, as I mentioned, is our days are quite low level because we always seem to be on a second day recovery or match day -1. But it's been really, really good. Great reaction from the lads. Very conscious not to bog them down with too much detail and information, so little and often. But it's the transition has been smooth, and we're really pleased.
The games, as you say, are coming thick and fast now, aren't they? Does that provide you with a problem, or is it a good problem?
Obviously, to maximise what we want to do on the pitch, you need to do in training. So that's a small problem. The plus side we've got is, which has been really good, we've not inherited, and I've said before, normally when you go into a club, something's wrong. Normally results and performances, etc., etc. So we've been very fortunate that we've inherited a strong group who are playing well and they're doing well in the league. They are where they are through various situations which we're aware of. So in terms of where the group are, it's been really, really good. So we've come into a stabilised group of players from a football perspective, so that's been positive. But obviously I'm not the previous coach or the one before that. I am who I am and what I want to do, so I know we're all different human beings with different philosophies and styles, so that will take time to implement my blueprint, if you like.
Another positive this week, here we are stood in Egerton Youth Club. What do you make of the facilities on offer here? And obviously it's good to sign up until the end of the season.
Yeah, and I've got to thank Tobias and the owner for that, because I know they've worked really, really hard on that. One of the big things for me coming to the club was having a training base, and believe it or not, was actually getting back here. I was quite disappointed for the group when they left, even though I didn't work here at the time. It's an outstanding facility. When I first came in here, back in December 18, I was actually pleasantly surprised that they had such a good facility to work at in the league, because I know finances are tight and budgets are tight. But actually, since I've come back, I was even more surprised, because they've worked really hard to change the environment inside and outside. So it's a fantastic training ground facility for us here to work on. We've got everything you need to succeed us here.
And obviously we're preparing for Saturday's big game against Forest Green Rovers. Your initial thoughts ahead of the game?
I seem to be saying this every game now, but if you look at the teams we're playing, which is fantastic, we're delighted with them. It's another excellent side who play a fantastic brand of football, doing well in the league, done a fantastic job there to come to where they've been in the last few years, to rise up through the leagues, etc., etc. So it will be as tough as a game on Tuesday and as tough as a game on Saturday. They're all tough for different reasons, but this one, undoubtedly, we're playing a very, very good team. But again, I said against Crewe, it's a game we're expecting to win, and a game I expect us to equip ourselves very well in.
As a player and as the coach, you want to be testing yourself against a better side in the league, don't you?
Yeah, I said this the other day. It's quite funny, actually, because ultimately we want to stay in the league and we want to get results and we want to win games, but you want to play against the best people, the best players. As a coach, I want to be the best I can be, and I want to play against the best coaches and the best teams, and we're a League Two team, and I was going to say on merit, but we're a League Two team for whatever reason you want to look at it. When you play in the Premier League, you're there on merit, you're a Premier League team, but we're a League Two team, not a League One team, but we want to play against the best of the best. We want to get to as high as we can get in the league and look forward, and undoubtedly Forest Green are one of the best teams in the league, but the players want that. We want to challenge, we want to see where we're at, we want to see how good we are, we want to see what we need to go to the next level, because I haven't come here just to stay up every year. I've come here, I want to take the club forward if I can, to the best of my ability, and the players should want that. I want to bring in, not being disrespectful, I've told the players, if there's a better midfielder or a better forward or a better goalie, I want to go and get him. If there's a better member of staff and he wants to come in, I'll bring him in. We want to be the best we can be, and playing teams like this is a great opportunity for us to show where we're at. So really looking forward to it.
As well, the Moss Roses turned into a little bit of a fortress over recent months. I think we've been beaten there once at home this season. You'll be wanting to carry it on, won't you?
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm not too precious to thank the previous manager for that, because he's done a great job to hand over a group that we've got. And the players, the staff, everybody here have to take a huge amount of credit for where they are, what they've done so far in the season. My job and what I want to do is take that to another level, and absolutely winning your home games or at least getting results, if we want to stay in the league and move up the league, is a must. Because you'll know in football, Bob, it doesn't matter what league you are, getting results away from home is so hard. So we have to maximise what we do at home.
Wish you the best of luck, Mark.
Thank you, Bob.